everybody. Hopefully my levels are okay and you can hear me, and hopefully it sounds better than the last stream. I messed with the settings and put on a bunch of terminology settings that I don't fully understand, but I followed a guide on Reddit, and it seems to sound a lot better than it did last week. So appreciate your patience. If I'm too low or too high, please let me know, and I'll try to move stuff around. I also might accidentally bump this, because I have yet to get used to it being here. So if I fuck up your ears, I apologize. But hi, happy Wednesday. I hope to do a long stream today. Hi, husband. Yeah, I hope to do a long stream today. I hope I have the energy to. The breaks might be a little longer in between, just to give me time. I might have to like sit down and get back up a couple times, because yesterday was leg day at the gym and I'm hurting, and I hurt if I sit too long and I hurt if I stand too long. So pardon any weird camera angles that I have to fix because of it. Hopefully I'll have that figured out as I go, so you don't have to watch me fiddle with it. Yeah, sorry for the hiatus. It's been I'm gonna blame the moon, like any good witch does. I'm blaming the full moon and the eclipse season and all this other shit that I don't fully understand or follow, but I need something to blame. But when it rains it pours, and the voice volume, 1 second. Is that better? I can move it closer too. I might have to move it closer. Is that better? Is the music too loud, or is it just the mic is too low? So I can turn down the music too. I'm not noticing it. Okay, hang on. I turned it up. Okay. Okay, I'm a little closer now. Is that better? OBS updated and it's all... Doc! You have been here for 2 months. Thank you for the 2 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm glad that's better. Alright, so this is about where I need to be, so a little closer than I had it. Hopefully I don't bump it. I can still see my screen. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this setup. But I hope I do sound better from last time. Anyone that was here last week, hopefully. We are back, yes. Yeah, again, I'm blaming the moon. I'm gonna blame eclipse season, because I gotta blame something, because this just shit keeps fucking happening, and this week is calming down, I think, knock on wood. Any positive vibes, witchy or otherwise, you can send to me, please do so, and me and my household. Please bless our household, because woof. Yeah, so there, I have a feeling April will be better. Here's hoping. That will be the month of me and husband's 18-year anniversary since we started dating. April 21st was our first date. Even though we were technically dating before that, but we do the April 21st because it's easier. So, and we're gonna do a little staycation and like just stay in a fucking house. We started on Feynman's Day. That's something I've not heard of. What's Feynman's Day? I'm gonna look that up. Is it on that must be from somewhere else. Feynman's Day. Feynman. Is it Feynman or Feynman? I'm not getting anything. What's Feynman's Day? I'm not seeing anything. But maybe I spelled it wrong? But yeah, we started the day after 420 and the day before Earth Day. So, that's kind of a nice in-between of our energy as a couple, I think. Hippy dippy. Hi buddy, Thumbs is saying hi. Under the table, hang on. Somebody do the cat thing. Cat points. Ugh. There you go. Still giggling about the whole Louis Vuitton debacle. Yeah, no. There's my kitty. Say hi. I haven't streamed for a while, so he's like... He sniffed a mic. Cat time. There we go. Just imagine a rainbow pop-tart. So over it. Okay. Alright, he's over it. No, ow, ow. There we go. April Fool's Day. Feynman was a physicist, so... that's April 1st. April 21st is when we started, dating. But close. I hate April 1st. The only thing that has come... Yeah, sorry. The only thing good that has come out of April Fool's Day lately, because I hate the internet on April 1st. I hate all this fake shit that comes out and is announced because I'm I'm completely gullible and stupid. So, Overwatch does a thing on April 1st where they have special, like, voice lines. I hope they do it again this year because it was very cute and funny. But that's the only good thing to come out of April 1st on the internet. I hate April Fool's Day because I get pranked every time and it's not fun because 99% of the time when some company or whatever like announces their new product and it's an April Fool's Day joke, it's a brilliant fucking idea. And then they go, "That, just kidding," and then I'm mad because I want that to be a real thing, and now I know that's basically confirming that it's never going to be real, and it's like, well, fuck you then. It's been a couple of times throughout the years that has happened. Hot take, April Fool's Day is only good for video games. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They did googly eyes too. Like Minecraft. Does Minecraft do something for April Fool's Day? I don't think I've ever gone on to Minecraft on April Fool's Day. That's funny. Overwatch also did googly eyes last year, which is funny. Just to see, because it scared the shit out of me, because I was just like, I came on, I had no idea. Of course they didn't announce it because they wanted to get everybody in the game, and they got me, because I was like, why do I have googly eyes? And everybody in chat is like, it's April 1st, and then I only then realized the date. So, like, you know, yeah, I didn't know Minecraft, yeah, but most video games do something, which I appreciate. It's just the companies that, like, announce some new thing that isn't real that annoys me. So I generally avoid the internet on April 1st. But yeah, April 21st will be our wedding anniversary. On April 1st, there was an announcement about Python running wild in their complex, and everyone ignored as they assumed it was an April Fool's Day. And Python is the name of the programming language and a snake. Well, this time it was the latter. Oh, baby. Python's not gonna hurt you. Who cares? It'd be way worse if it was a rattlesnake or a cobra. Snebic. But yeah, things are calming down. Some things are going to be changing, but not the stream. The stream will be fine. We will continue to build Galdor. Rattlesnake would be no bueno. Yeah, that's just reality of living in Florida. So, you know, you hear that and you're like, I'm not going outside. Don't open any cabinets just in case it's in there. But yeah. Hopefully, moon willing, things calm down, and we can just not necessarily get back to normal, because the eclipse season is about leaving old things behind and coming into new things, so we can hope that that's the case. That's what I'm hoping. But leaving old things behind is always kind of painful. So let it happen, let it be, and be honest with your feelings with people, because hey, it helps you sleep, I realized. So communicating your feelings, even if it's not like, hey, you did this to me, it wasn't anything like, it was just, hey, I feel like this. And it just, I slept better, my stomach ache almost immediately disappeared, and like that I'd had for like 2-3 days. Like, it's a whole thing. So I just communicate your feelings, ladies and gentlemen. Don't run away from them to save other people's feelings. Just deep clean my entire room, so that might be something. Brilliant. I want to deep clean the house. I hope to do that with some time. Fun fact about grass snakes, water snakes. Normally you can pick snake by its tail or just remove it, but water snake can coil over its own body and climb back up. Yeah, that makes sense. I love snakes. They're adorable. Another snake guy. Yes, Eek. Eek is a snake lover. They have a snake who is adorable. And they have shared many a video and picture of the baby. Snakes taste like a chicken. I thought they tasted like fish. I've never had snake. I would like to try it, but I've never had it. I have a cute little red rat snake. Yeah. But, yeah. Oh, also we did the first, lo-fi, session, which went extremely well. It was just a lot of fun, giggly times, and, it's Kevin, yes. Good Snebic named Kevin. But the energy of that game is very different, though we are still giggly bitches when we play the main Galdor campaign, but there was a lot more like side conversations, and it was a lot more casual, which is exactly what I needed at the time. So yeah, so it was a good session. It was a lot of fun, and we did some shenanigans, and the shenanigans will continue in one form or another, regardless of the game that we play. So I'm happy with how that went. And getting back into world building, we're gonna go light with some stuff. I'm not gonna get into a lot of, you know, super like dense world building. Not a snake guy. I just have a lot of random information somewhere in my brain. Not relatable. But yeah, we're gonna do light stuff. I'm gonna go through some posts first that I found on Reddit, first of all. It just blatantly stealing. I know I don't have permission from these people, so I hope that at least we have that in common, yeah. I hope that they're okay with me sharing their brilliant stuff. All credit goes to the creators and artists that made these things. But real quick, I just want to go over for a couple things that I found earlier today, because I was trying to get into the world building mindset after, you know, my time off, my hiatus. And, yeah, I just wanted to... Hang on. They also updated OBS, so everything's a little different, so if I misclick some shit, I apologize. Okay, good. Alright, first of all, the first thing I found was this. This is not something I could necessarily use in Galdor in its current form, but if Galdor ever went through some shit and, like, had some scary shit happen to it, or maybe one of the other planes, who knows? We'll see. Maybe one of the Grim planes will have something like this, but credit goes to Spacetime Boogaloo on Reddit, but they made a city called Sinifin, City of Witches, and look at this fucking art. It is a giant city-sized Baba Yaga, and how fucking dope is that? That is like Dark Souls shit, and I fucking love it. I always love a good walking city. That's from, we had a wonderful, I know, I'm aware Baba Yaga is the witch, not her hut, but that's Baba Yaga energy, is this. I am aware of the legend of Baba Yaga. Yeah, I know. Thank you. But yeah, I absolutely love this artwork. It's a brilliant idea, and apparently they're writing a book in the world, which they only posted this a couple months ago, and they're currently working on the book. But I hope to keep an eye out and watch for that book to be published, because holy shit, anything like this, yes please, my energy. Definitely one of the Grim planes could do this. Maybe in the future, we'll see. Yeah, so I love the lighthouse at the very top too. I don't know if you guys can see it all that well, but fucking work with me. It won't let me. Fuck off. All right, fine. Fuck you, Reddit. But yeah, that's cool. And then another thing that I found that I want to just kind of read out real quick. I found this earlier, and it's talking about AI art specifically, and I do not immediately. I am an understudy for Baba Yaga in my theater trope. Hell yeah, nice. But in regards to AI art, it's a difficult thing for me to make a general statement on. I think anybody to make a general statement on, because of how it continues to evolve and how I think it can be used as a tool in certain aspects. It can be useful for that kind of thing. Like reference for a commission or reference for something that you're trying to share with others, to create, to build upon. That's what I think AI art could be used for. But somebody posted this. This is from, I think it's from James L. Cook. I don't know if this gentleman is a writer or whatever, but it says, I was watching an interview with Noam Chomsky, and he was asked about AI software, specifically ChatGPT and its impact on education. He replied that ChatGPT isn't about learning, it's about avoiding learning. And then the light went on. Recently, I was in a discussion with a peer group about an article written by James Marriott for The Times. He's basically an art school dropout that has never spent any real time developing his skill to become an artist. And now he's bitter that he's not successful and that artists with real skill are gatekeepers to his success. To be honest, it was a very entitled rant that demonized people who have worked very hard to hone their craft as elitists and prestige squatters. In his article, he welcomes AI image generators because he thinks it levels the playing field between his mediocre efforts and those snobby gatekeeping artists. And that's where the connection hit, channels Chomsky. AI image generating isn't about making art. It's about avoiding making art. Let the computer do it. I'm too lazy to log the long, emotionally wearing hours. I'm too impatient and entitled to listen to masters. I'm too self-absorbed to spend my time laboring over a work that requires me to use sophisticated critical thinking. Let the machine do it. AI image generation isn't about making art. It's about avoiding making art. I fucking love that. That is exactly what it is, and somebody smarter than me has put it into words, and I greatly appreciate that. And I would strongly disagree with that statement, and that's fine, but I can't imagine a better way of how this guy put it. I absolutely think that these, especially now because AI artists are getting upset that people are stealing their prompts, that's not art. I'm sorry. AI art is a tool, just like Photoshop is the tool. And I think it's a basis that can be used. But I don't agree that AI art is art. That's just how I feel, and maybe it will be one day. I don't know how, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm smart enough to see the future of AI art. But as it stands right now, it is not, as far as I'm concerned. It is a brilliant tool. It is a brilliant way to start a general idea and foundation of a creative project, perhaps, but it is not art. So, yeah, I found that Corridor Crew goes through AI tools really well. Yes, Corridor Crew handles it. Why does AI get all the cool jobs like writing and art, and we're stuck with minimum wage? No fucking kidding. Every other book is brilliant in regarding like, hey, I should take over the minimum wage job. No, let's make them make art. That's not what AI should be for, ever. It's because now we're expendable. And capitalism continues, ladies and gentlemen. I am looking at it in the same way I do as a software developer. 99% of software developing is tedious, busy work, and 1% is why, like being software developers, as the 1% is about to make something new. AI cannot create much new art. It can only iterate on existing versions or copying form stock overflow. Exactly, yes, which is why it's not art. And it's stealing. That's the other thing. It's stealing from actual artists. That's my problem. That's a big part of my problem with it. But yes, it is stealing art by uploading art from artists from the internet and stealing their style, their brushstrokes, so on and so forth. Again, I'm not an artist. I'm sure there's artists out there that could put it into better words, but all I know is that every artist that I know is pissed off at AI art, and that's all I need to know. Because I respect artists way more than I respect AI artists. Let's be honest. It is 100%... It's not coming from anything but things that have already existed. Do you like nightcore? I don't know what that is. Is that a music type? That sounds like music. I don't know what that is. I know like various cores and witch cores and like that kind of thing. That's usually, it has to do with music. Form of remixing music into more EDM music. I'm not an EDM person. You'd have to talk to my husband about that. I don't like most electronic music unless I just need background music, like the lo-fi that you're listening to right now. Like that's what background music. But if you're trying to make the point that nightcore or other EDM music, I want to use it as an example. Okay. Go on. You can use your example. I can't guarantee that I'll understand it or take it to heart because I don't understand, like, you know, the full up and downs of music making and stuff. I was a big time nightcore kid. At what point becomes music new piece when remixing? At the point that money is exchanged. If artists whose AI or whose art got uploaded into AI programs got paid every time it used it, then it would be fine. But since artists get no money for their hard work, then it's stealing. They never give permission. They should get money for it. That's my argument. Even if it's just like, you know, basic like AdSense money, at least some money exchange hands, you know. If you sell your rights to your art to an AI, you know, machine or AI company or however it works, then, you know, you have the agreement as an artist to give it to them, and that's chill. That is your choice, but the choice was taken from the artist. So if I take Britney Spears' Baby and make Nightcore remix something to YouTube, you want the ad revenue to go to Britney Spears. I'm not accusing you of anything, just to clarify. I think you should have to get permission. And also Britney Spears is kind of a big name to be using here. You're looking at it as if the huge artists are the ones being affected. It's not. It's the small artists that are going to give up because, oh, AI can do it. This is killing artists in the womb, if you will. This is killing artists before they can become artists. Because they go, oh, well, if AI can do it, why do I need to try? So I can use big artists to teach my AI, not the small one. I would prefer if... Yes, thank you. I would say you could chance using big artists if you want to deal with their lawyers, but the fact is small artists don't have the money, time, or knowledge to defend themselves in court. But if you want to use Disney, you know, good luck with that. What is cut point for big artists then? I'd say art as a concept involves the effort in the creative process. Having the process automated removes the humanity, therefore removes the statistic element. I think I know what you're saying. But this isn't, I mean, I didn't mean for this to go into a debate. I'm not faulting you, and I'm not taking your artistic element. Yeah, I gotcha. But money needs to exchange hands, or at least permission needs to be given to anyone that uses not implements. What's the word? Oh, I forgot the word now. Soto versus Grammar 01. Yeah, no, I'm there too. No, but if, again, small art, anyone that is an artist professionally, you know, basically does commissions or has done commissions or you know, says they're an artist as a business. Grammar. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's an A there, babe. But if you're stealing something without if you're taking something without permission, without money exchanging hands, or without even knowledge, and making something with it, or teaching a computer to make something with it. You're not making anything. The computer's making something. You're just futzing with it until it's, worded right, or whatever it is with the algorithm. I'm gonna say I have used AI art. I have used it to get an idea that was in my head out into a visual medium. And I've used, Chat GPT to get random general prompts for certain things. So if I copy a piece of code from Stack Overflow and use it in my project, should I pay the original author? I am not in your... I have no idea what that means. But code isn't art to me. I know code takes time. I know code takes effort. I understand that, but it's something different for me. Code can make something beautiful. They can make, beautiful websites or whatever, but I'm not going to understand the ins and outs of this because I think those two are different things. Maybe they've evolved from similar things, but it's not the same. I don't know how, from what you just said, I thought that is what happened. If somebody made a code, I thought you had to pay them to use it. I didn't know that wasn't the case. So I'm not the person to use that terminology with, because I have no idea how that works. So, sorry. But yeah, that analogy's lost on me, because I thought that is how that worked. And if something takes hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, okay. I also just recently read 4,000 Weeks, which fucked me up. It's a great book, where every human, on average, maybe, has 4,000 weeks of life, and God knows how much of that is spent as a child, and yada yada yada. So you're basically not, you're saying your life force is good enough to be used, but not good enough to be compensated for, and that's my problem. 99% of used code is free in various licenses, allowing for credit, for example. Okay, so that's part of the whole thing. And coding things like Linux took 40 years with hundreds of people working on it. Okay, but the agreement was made when you start coding, I assume. I don't know. That's just part of the understanding that that's how code works, and you assume the responsibility of it being used, I guess. Artists don't go into art going, hey, I'm doing this for free. That's why every time you see some asshole influencer say, hey, can I use your art? I'll give you, fucking, what do they call it? What do they call it? It's the dumb thing. Do you work for, damn it, not influence. My brain. Exposure, thank you, yes. No, exposure doesn't fucking pay the bills. So, and also, some people do code for freelance, which means you're getting... You either code professionally, most people don't code necessarily for free. I assume you're hired by a company to code something. So in that, you are compensated. Artists, unless they're doing a commission, start doing that for free. Oh god, hang on, this fucking countdown has fucked up the size of my chat window and I can't read messages. God damn it. There we go. Most self-taught coders started like, I want to have this, but there's no existing library doing that, and I wonder how long I can make it. Yeah, and I'm sure that code is eventually bought or, used by a company, and then, I'm not, listen, okay. we're not gonna turn the stream into this. And if you want to disagree with the statement I just made, that's completely fine, and I hope AI does eventually evolve into something that doesn't innately steal from artists, and that artists have some sort of protection for themselves. But for now, I consider it stealing. And until artists are properly compensated, or at the very least informed, or at the very least, all AI art should be put in the public domain. Where AI artists can go, hey, you stole my, my algorithm, whatever. No, fuck off. If all AI art, for now, if they just put it all in public domain, that would be fine. That would be fine with me. That would probably solve a lot of issues for now. For now. I'm sure more issues will come up. But yeah. Professional, books and things need to stop using AI art for their shit. Or if they do, maybe putting a little asterisk going, hey, this is AI art. Because people are getting tricked by it, and that's another problem. Oh, we're getting an ad. BRB. Alright, we're back. So yeah, that's the AI conversation for today. I'm good with it, for now. But, I also found this, which is so cute, and I just want to, take the idea. Credit going to... Whoops. Peach Tar on Reddit, which is super cool. But yeah, it says a fairy mushroom harvester headed home after a day's work, and how freaking cute is his little friend? September 6, 2023, at least in USA, ruled that AI art cannot be copyrighted, so your public domain dream is basically cheap. Oh, great! Yeah, great. Then AI artists need to stop giving shit to people that use their algorithm or their words, because I keep seeing AI artists go to people that, I guess use their prompts and saying it's theirs, you don't have permission to use it. And so, hey, sit down. So, great. I'm glad that was the case. Alright. Is the music too loud? It's I started a new anime. Oh, good. What'd you start? They can try, but I can also bitch about it. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, you started Junji Ito shit? I've read exactly one of his mangas, and it about gave me... It can come down a touch? Okay, let me... I think it's this song, it's just louder than the other ones too. Boo boo boo. Is that okay? Yeah, Junji Ito, I don't remember what the name of it was, but I found one of his manga at the library, and I walked through it, and it about gave me a panic attack. I don't remember what it's called. I'll look it up, in my library history, but I it's I don't like body horror. Because somebody sold him to me as like H.P. Lovecraft but Japanese, and I was like, oh, okay, but no. It wasn't. It wasn't. It's because I can handle the idea of big monstrous, you know, gods and stuff like that, but like it's when it tears like people apart, and yeah, no, you're the one. I used to be like you. I really did. I used to love that kind of shit. I have very specific types of horror I can deal with now. I've become kind of a little bitch, and yeah, I have to be in the right frame of mind for it, or it will literally like cause me not to sleep for weeks, and that at this age will actually kill me, so I can't do it as much anymore. I tried to watch Terrifier. Yeah, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac Origins. I don't know if I could read that again. I own it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll read it with the same energy that I did when I was, 15. But yeah, nah. Terrifier fucked me up because although I like tasteful horror. I don't know what tasteful horror is, frankly. Ooh, it's hot. Hang on. Oh, why do I say hang on? Because I have a mic now. I can talk to you guys while I take my hat off. Isn't that exciting? Alright. But yeah, I like, this took me, I didn't even realize this until husband said so, but he's like, you don't like horror movies, you like monster movies. And he's 1000% correct. His art is gorgeous, yes, absolutely. And I like monster movies. I don't like slashers. Ghosts get me. I can't take possession stories. Body horror, I don't know. It's just like monsters. I want kaiju, or like, I want a monster. I love Alien. Alien is a fucking brilliant movie, and it's scary, but it's not like affecting my life scary. Ghosts fuck me up because they're usually tied in with grief, and that like gets me, it gets me emotionally and mentally, so it's a double whammy on me. So I have to be in the right mind space for that kind of thing. As much as I once I see a movie, like a horror movie, I hate that fucking Alien. Aliens fuck me up. Really? Yeah, no, I love Alien. Because fucking Ripley's the baddest ass bitch in the fucking galaxy. Aliens as well, the second one, so good. I need to watch them again. But like, it is fucked up. It fucked me up from a very young age, before it was even the new one. I saw the Tim Curry miniseries when I was 10 years old. I cannot tell you how, and here's the thing that fucked me up with that movie. I never saw the end of it. I saw like 90% of it, but I never got to the, eat battery acid, that part where you just see the really lame spider puppet thing that they had. I never saw that. I just had Tim Curry fucking around and following kids and like, ugh, yuck, and it's just, that shit fucked me up for years. And then I finally sat down under duress, forcing myself to sit down and watch it. And I saw that fucking like spider puppet thing, and all fear left me. All fear. Like, it was the craziest thing. Like, this was in my 20s or something, where I sat down and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking watch this goddamn movie. And it's just like, this is beyond, Eek, you've never seen, you're too young, but there was a cartoon called Doug that we watched as kids, which was a great cartoon. And there was this one episode where everybody was going to see this horror movie, and Doug went and forced himself to go see it, but he covered his eyes when the monster showed up or whatever, and so he had nightmares about it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and all of his friends were talking about the monster and yada yada yada, and then eventually he forced himself to go watch it again, and then he's like, oh wow, that's it? That's really lame. You can see the zipper in the back, and then he wasn't afraid anymore, and then he found out that all of his friends had also closed their eyes, and so they didn't know what the monster looked like. And like, that's exactly what happened with me, and it's really funny. But yeah, and it's like, I don't even know, I couldn't tell you what was scary about Tim Curry as it because he played it real goofy. And Tim Curry's a fucking, I love him. He's amazing. He's been a part of my childhood from the get-go, you know. But something about certain points when he would get really serious, that it's like that one Bible story with the invisible robe. I don't know that one. Is that a Bible story? I don't know. Are you thinking about the King's New Clothes or whatever that's called? Emperor's New Clothes? That's the one. That's the only invisible clothing that I know of. But yeah, that movie freaked me out for years. And did we watch the new one? The first part of it? I think we did. Did we? But since I already knew the ins and outs of it, the new one didn't scare me. We did watch it, yeah, okay. That was just, I had to go back. We watched it for Halloween last year, that's right. That didn't scare me. It was cool, actually, frankly. Yeah, we watched it with Brett and Wendy, that's right, thank you. Yeah, no, it's, it didn't scare, there were parts where I was like, oh god, you know, but... And, you know, there were some emotional beats that they hit well in, but it didn't get me scared, necessarily. Now, on the other hand, if you've watched The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix, the latest one, miniseries, I didn't sleep for weeks after a particular, I stopped watching it after a particular episode because I was so terrified. Because it was so emotional. It's such an emotional show. I cried every fucking episode, I think. Yes, phenomenally done. Absolutely gorgeous. Amazing scares, amazing writing, acting was all insanely good. Everything in that show was brilliant from an objective point of view. I was horrified of that show. It scared the literal shit out of me. I couldn't sleep. I was seeing that bitch in the shadows. Like, I had to ask Stefan to get up a couple times and turn the lights on for me because I couldn't move. Like, in bed. I was just like, I can't open my eyes. I need you to turn on the light. And then he did, and everything was fine. And, like, and it hit, oh, God. It's just, oh, my God. It's, it was so well done, and I will never watch it again. I would love to watch it again. I'd never want to watch it again, you know? It's those two parts of, like, I appreciate the art of it, but it is terrible. It's so sad, and it's so beautiful, and it's just heart-wrenching, brilliant characters, really improved upon the book, if you ask me. I know the book is like a horror classic from, like, the 50s, 60s, somewhere like there. And it's good. It is good, but I hate ambiguous endings, and that's how the book ends, and I fucking hate that. I hate ambiguous endings, and I hate unreliable narrators. Fuck both of those things in books. I hate those in books, and I will not finish a book if you give me an unreliable. I hate torture-based horror. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like Saw. That's what Terrifier is. Terrifier is a. Yeah, don't. The first one's good, but like you said, you don't like torture. The first one, the writing is good. It's interesting. I never watched it after that. I didn't watch any of the other ones. I was like, why do I need to watch 15 fucking, you know, movies about the same fucking shit? I don't care. You know, whatever. It was interesting, but it wasn't that compelling that I sought out to see more of it. And Terrifier is also a torture porn kind of slasher, little bit of everything movie. I do watch, what's it called? There's a YouTube series. I'm more into supernatural horror. Yeah, me too. Yeah. One of my favorite movies of all time, even though it's objectively terrible, is 13 Ghosts. It's a terrible movie, but my god, do I love that fucking movie. I love that movie so much. It's so bad. The writing makes no sense. Set design's cool and the makeup's cool. That's all I cared about. And once I watch something, even though it scared me the first time, I will watch it again. It will become weirdly comforting to me. That happens a lot with horror games more than horror movies. Like, if you know, PT came out a couple years ago. It was the last thing that Silent Hill did that's probably ever going to be good, because they turned in... Although they are making a bunch of new games. They did announce that a couple years ago, so we'll see. But yeah, PT was crazy, and it scared the piss out of me the first time I watched it, but then I couldn't stop watching it. Same thing with Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares is phenomenal and terrifying, objectively. But after I watched the first time and I knew everything that happened, I watched it over and over again because I found it weirdly calming. I don't know what that is, but yeah, usually if I have a horror thing that I get into and I watch it and I'm scared, if I like it enough and watch it again, it becomes calming to me. That will not happen with House on Haunted Hill. I know this for a fact because I did try. And I had a mental breakdown and I'm not doing it again. So, anyway. Yeah, so this is what happens to me when I go on a hiatus. I forget that I can talk to people. Stranger Things is brilliant. As a kid from the 80s, Stranger Things is fucking brilliant, and it captures... Oh, the horror aspect? Awesome. Monsters. I love monsters. The Demogorgon was great. The Demobats, the Demodogs, all of it. All good. The first season is still some of the best... I have a Demogorgon shrine, of course you do. The first season, some of the best writing, and the latest season matches it, if you ask me. I am the Demogorgon. You did. And yeah, like, the horror aspect is great, but, like, horror can't be anything without a human aspect to it, you know? So, that's a huge important part. And I love reading, like, about horror. Like, I love watching documentaries about horror. I love watching things about horror movies, but I don't always like watching a horror movie. If that makes... I say as I'm wearing a Friday the 13th, which I've never seen. I've never seen Friday the 13th, but I'm wearing a Friday the 13th Jason shirt. So there you go. Poser, absolutely 1000%. Yeah, it's boring. Or no, actually, I've seen the first one. I did watch the first one. I forgot. I did finally watch the big three because I had only seen Freddy. Freddy's my favorite. Freddy's my favorite of the three. Love Freddy, and every movie, even the bad ones in that series, are awesome. I watched Halloween, which was brilliant and beautiful and awesome and not scary at all. Even the remake by Rob Zombie was good. That's right, Friday the 13th was the most boring one. It was interesting, but it was boring. It was really boring. And out of the three of them, Friday the 13th is the most boring one. I haven't watched any of the sequels of either Halloween or of Friday the 13th, but I have seen all of the Freddy movies because I love Freddy. Although I have not watched Freddy vs. Jason, which I need to. I forgot, I watched it last October. I made myself watch all of these classics that I missed out on. And Halloween quickly shot up to one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Just because it was done on a shoestring, nothing budget, and it is still, like, so good. So goddamn good. It's so good. It takes a good movie to live up to 30 some odd years of hype, and Halloween did it. Friday the 13th did not. So, God, now I want to watch some horror movies. Oh, and speaking of our anniversary coming up, me and husband's first date was to go watch the Silent Hill movie. April 21st, 2006, baby. I love that movie. Again, objectively, not very good. However, fucking love it. Fucking love that movie. Super fun. Super fun movie. Like a love letter to the game series, honestly. The second one was garbage. Although it was still visually okay, the second one was garbage. Yeah, so, enough about horror, since I'm trying to get back into cozy. I guess because of the sad things happening in my life, you get into, like, a horror mindset, So you start thinking a little darker, so your mind goes to darker things easier. So, sorry, forgive me for that. But yeah, I was going through today. I was looking through my stuff. I have started setting stuff up over on World Anvil. It will take time, but I have started moving stuff over. Quark, thank you for your offer, but I had already started moving stuff over when you messaged me, so I'm good. But thank you for the offer, I appreciate that. Yeah. So, I was going through, the planes, that's right. I'm here, the chat is kind of blocking it, but I was going through the planes here, because, you know, we want one for each god. Grim and Bright campaign. Pantheon. Campaign. Yeah, words. So I started naming a couple of them, just to have the general vibe in a name for each of them. So I've got, we started with a couple of them. We have the Keep of the Dauntless, which is for Bahamut. We have Forerunner Foundry. Hey, sorry, Twitch only gave me a notification. Oh, no, welcome in, Yagami. Yes, new mic. I hope I sound okay, and I can move around now, which is exciting, without worrying about my headset falling off. And I can still talk to you guys when I take my hat off, or I need to take my ears off, or whatever, so I'm excited. Oh, thank you so much for following Spectrum TTRPG. Welcome on in. Do you work in the industry? That sounds like a pretty official name. What do you do? What you working on? Please tell me everything, because I love hearing about all the creative TTRPG things that people are working on. So please feel free to come in and let us know. Yeah, so the Forerunner Foundry was for Gond. That's his space. We have the Beloved Abode, which was for Hanali. Then we have Peacehaven, which was Lyra. Mistra got Institute of Incantation. Then I continued on this morning just to kind of get my head in the creative space, you know, after being on hiatus for a bit. I wanted to kind of give myself a jumping off point. So for Timora, I have Revel's Bastion, which I really like. Or it should be Revelries, my bad. Revels work too, but Revelries Bastion should be. There we go. Then for Beret, the goddess of hospitality, bounty, and kin, she has Hearthside. Kind of self-explanatory there. I'm quite pleased with Lydia, goddess of arts, comedy, and companionship. She's in Masterpiece Theater. For you oldies, you understand that it is an old show that used to be on PBS. Do we know what the gods look like? Most of them, I think. I will go through. Mike needs a bit of finagling. Oh, okay, but it's normal. I did follow a thing. If you want help with that, I can help. I know how sound mixing and stuff can be intimidating. I followed a Reddit thread that was like, here's some basic setups with a bunch of terminology that I did not fully understand. But, yeah, I'm sure it could use some... I say this like I'm an expert, I'm not. No, that's cool. Yeah, if you have suggestions on... Because I went in, and OBS did just update, and so the menus on the top, I don't know if you can see, maybe it'll work better here, but... Oh no, it works over here. Why is it screwed up then? Hang on. For some reason, all the menus are getting squished on my other screen, and I don't know why, but I'll have to fuck with that later. But yes, if you have any suggestions, please do let me know on what to fuck with in between, and I will try my best to make it work. But yeah, forgot her name already. Lydia, right. She has Masterpiece Theater. Masterpiece Theater used to be a show on, I believe it was PBS, where they would basically read and or act out old plays and stuff for you know. And I really liked it. I very specifically remember the intro and stuff like that. So I figured I'll stick with something I know. And then for Joaquin, God of Trade, we have the Bizarre Bazaar, which I am quite fond of. Now I just need to figure out Majir, God of Meditation, Wisdom, and Focus, which might be like something dojo or something. And then Eldath, God of Leadership, Guardians, and Intuition. So we'll see what we can figure out with those last two. And then we'll move to the Grim campaign. I still have gods I haven't filled in for the Grim campaign, so maybe we can do that. It sounds a bit crunchy. It might be some filter you have that is not proper for your voice. Okay, it was a lot worse the last time I streamed. So what filter is that? I don't know. Hang on. It's under tools, right? No. Collection docs. Shit. I forgot how to do all of this now. I'll have to mess with it later. But if you have suggestions on how to fix said crunchy things, let me know. The crunch was definitely crunching last time. Yeah, it was really bad last time. I went back and listened to the video and I'm like, I'm not putting that up anywhere. I'm really glad that I did, like, a chill stream for the test for the mic, because that was unlistenable audio. I apologize for you guys that had to listen to that. It is a lot better this time. All of the background noise is gone. Like, my fan is going full tilt and it has like a clicking that's not showing up at all, which I like. The problem about tutorials is that sound mixing needs to be applied to your voice. Yeah, they did say that. They did say that in the tutorial, saying, hey, these probably need to be messed with a bit. But I didn't know what I was doing, so... Oh, hang on, let me get my shit back. There we go. Okay, no worries, I can help after stream or another time. I can hear the clicking. You can hear the clicking? God, when I did my my test record, I couldn't hear it at all. Oh, okay. Well, it's a lot better than it was. Yeah, so... Hang on. Let me go through. We do know what most of the gods, I think, look like. I think I have pictures from most of them. Hang on. Here we go. Alright, so Melora, we have big, leafy, red-haired lady. Thought it was the Lul. Smash. Yeah, obviously. Bahamut is just a big-ass dragon. Platinum dragon. Never mind. Okay. Gond. I really like this picture. Again, credit goes to the artists. I didn't make any of this. I credited them in the original stream while I was gonna smash the dragon. Of course you are. Respect. Let's see. Then we have Hanali, goddess of love. So of course she's gonna be like the hottest ever. Lyra is Datu coded, yeah, a little bit. Then we have Mistra. I made her look way more impressive than
Daddy alert.
Daddy alert. I made her look way more impressive than Baldur's Gate 3 did, because they made her look like a fucking stepmom and I hate it. Then, oh, I don't have one of tomorrow. Okay, so that's where I left off. So I actually need more pictures of people's. All right, good. Great, so that means I can look up for Tamora, which will be fun. Hang on a second. Pinterest. All right, so Tamora, let's see. Let's type in Tamora itself first and see what we can find. Okay, so... Let's see. That's her sister. Her sister is like the goddess of, in the official stuff. Did you listen to the song I sent? I didn't. I didn't get to listen to it yet, but I will today. Later today, after the stream. So, Tamora is usually depicted as like a halfling or a young woman of some ilk with like a smiling, she's like this, here we go. That's her coin here. She's usually supposed to be smiling. That's not really a, you know. Oh, this is a good one. Ooh, I like that one. Actually, a lot. All these girls playing with cards is cool. Oh, here's another good one. Can't really see it, but I like her hair in this one. Art station. Oh, good, thank God. Means I can actually credit the artist. Samantha B. Lucas. Oh, she's got a little ferret. That's cute. She's pretty cool. That's a possibility. That's also a possibility. Let's see here. The furt. Ooh, making her an older lady would be nice too. Oh, she's really pretty. More mature, even though she's supposed to be, you know. But I'm more mature. Like words. Sorry. Whenever I thought of Lady Luck growing up, I always thought of a more mature woman. I never thought of her as young, personally. You know, like you hear it in songs and stuff, and she sounds a little bit bitchier than, you know. I don't know. It just, she seems like a little, not cantankerous necessarily, but you know, she just doesn't sound young to me. Ooh, this is a good one too. Well, Zidane vibes. That's complete the Zidane vibes so much I'm going to save that to my Zidane board. Hang on. 1 second. I'm getting distracted. Come on. Come on, Z. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Just getting a lot of pirate girls. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, I got an ad. God damn it. Okay, BRB. Oh, did I time that perfectly? Ad rolls. I've also made some breakthrough with my world building, also God related. I'm excited to write it down. Oh, let us know. I'd love to hear more ideas from other people, because making gods turned out to be a lot harder. I thought that was going to be easy, you know? It's just like, what concepts do you want to be important in your world? And yeah, we did do that, but at the same time, there was too much and not enough, and which concepts go with each other, because I didn't want a pantheon of 20 gods. That was too much for me. That's too much for me to keep track of, and I feel like it's also gave my players the tables from Xanathar's and Wildmount for them to flesh out the characters and have already good things to use. Oh yes, I love those tables so much. Like if I have a moment, or like if I'm planning for a game and I need an NPC, I hit those tables. But yeah, making gods was surprisingly difficult. See, this guy kind of has the energy I'm going for, but it's a guy. I need a lady. Oh, she's pretty. They're pretty. I can't tell, honestly. Might be the goal. What does Lady Luck look like? Say that 5 times fast. What does Lady Luck look like? I also didn't want to make a whole ass pantheon and started with the domains I wanted. Yeah, that's basically, even though I did technically end up with a pantheon of like 22 gods, but it's two different pantheons because one's dark and one's light, quote unquote, you know? So it was a little easier because I just had to figure out the mirror, even though I haven't figured out all of them yet. So, you know, maybe we'll figure it out as we go. She's cute too. That's a good one. She's got huge tracts of land. She looked kind of tired. She's really pretty. I'm just looking at pretty ladies now. Oh god. I know she's blonde. Like, that's as far as I've gotten. Like, she just always has hit me as like, her hair is the color of gold. Like, that is what I know about her design. Happy Women's Month, hell yeah. So like, that's why, I think that's why this struck me as the best one so far, because both her hair and her outfit are just gold. And it's close. It's very close, but there's... Let's just play Smash or Pass, but it's all Smash, pretty much. They're gods. Colors of the currency would be neat. Yeah, like, yeah, because I've got gold, silver, and copper, which is pretty close here, honestly. She had a necklace of silver, it would be everything needed to... And platinum, right? Yeah, true. Let's see. And also, if I like sigh or like breathe into my mic, please let me know. I am getting used to having a mic. This is a very different vibe than I am used to. So if I like forget, and a secret fifth one, no, we don't do Electrum here. That one's too grumpy. I need a smiling woman. How hard is that? I mean, she's close, but like, she needs to be like happy, really, just happy lady. She's pretty. She's got a kitty. She's got a winged kitty. Oh yeah, yeah. Kibby. God, a flying cat would be the most chaotic thing to have, let's be honest. Like, again, another thing that they touched in Baldur's Gate 3, but like, I don't think they did it enough, because that's a cat that can get to anywhere and knock anything off of high shelves. And that's a scary thought. I think I'm gonna go with this one for now. If I find something better, then I'll use it. But, credit to Libellula? Ooh, that's a hard one to say. Cat energy with parrot mobility. God, please, no. Sky Gremlin of the most literal sense. Alright. Because I've been seeing some videos about gods and pantheons and mythology, I noticed that the best part about all of it is the stories about the gods and how they relate. Yes, it is. That was a fun exercise, and we're slowly figuring it out. We still haven't figured out the ups and downs of all of it yet, but we have the general vibe of the main two gods. You know, we have kind of a Zeus and kind of a Hades vibe going with Melora and the Raven Queen. So, you know, Melora being Zeus-ish, and then the Raven Queen being Hades. You know, the tropes exist because they work, okay? I'm going with some tropes because I can't think of everything new off the cuff. So, and I've always liked that aspect of it, because I'm also trying to, with having a light, quote, and dark, quote, pantheon, I'm trying to mess with the idea that just because something is of a darker aspect, of shadow, of death, and da-da-da, doesn't mean it's inherently bad or evil. It might be something taboo. It might be something avoided by a wider society. But if you know anything about shadow work, I'm trying to bring some of that in to my world, and how it's important to bring those parts of ourselves that I'm also battling with that, yeah. That we have to bring forward the parts of ourselves that we deem unlovable, and that's what the Grim Pantheon is supposed to be. So that's kind of why I also decided to give more than one aspect to each god, rather than having just her being god of death or whatever. She's also the goddess of winter and other things like that. So yes, the Bright campaign is stuff that most people are pretty damn chill with, but the Grim campaign is it's the things that are necessary for growth. It's things that you have to deal with in order to become a full person, because nothing is all light, nothing is all dark. So that's what I'm trying to do with my pantheons. I don't know why I keep wanting to say campaigns, because it's not the right word. I'm making my gods more ambiguous, so it depends more on the person worshipping and not the god. That's a great idea. I'm getting thunder by me. Yay, rainy weather. Keep saying campaign instead of pantheon. I don't know why. I don't know why that word is stuck, and my nose is itchy. Oh, pollen. I just got rain too. Nice. Yeah, Oh, Big is gonna start. Oh, there's Asher here. What are you doing? Hi, buddy. How long have you been here? Hang on. Asher moment. New campaign just dropped. Oh, there's a kitty that you can barely see because I'm wearing black. Look at this boy. This is my boy. Look at them toe beans. Look at those beans. Look at the beans. You're such a good boy. Cat time. So he's right under here. He's right there. Hi, buddy. Okay, he's within petting distance from me. He's on my not desk. All right. So cool. Tamora. Got her. She's pretty damn close to my idea of what she looks like. Cheeseburger, such a good kitty. God, these boys almost had a sister. I gotta tell you, I almost picked that damn cat up, and I'm like, this is mine now. I had a bad enough week that week that I was just like, here, yeah, new cat, sure. Alright, Beret is the goddess of hospitality, bounty, and kin. So she needs to look like mom. Hi. Not mommy, mom. Why are you clawing me, sir? He's laying down and he's trying to claw me. Let's really complicate things by making an Evershade campaign. That's, oh, here, get away from my face. There we go. Alright. So, let me get rid of these. I don't need Reddit anymore. Alright. Alright, once again, we'll see if I get anything when I type in beret. Not beret as in the hat. I spelled it right, Pinterest. Don't tell me what I meant to fucking spell. Yep, didn't think I'd get anything there. Just stuff in another language. Okay. So, what did I say? Hospitality, bounty, and kin. So she definitely needs to look like a mom. Weather has also been rainy around here. Nice. That's good world building weather, if you ask me. Okay. Mom NPC. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Okay. This one, though. We could make her a granny. Oh, that would be cute, wouldn't it? Oh my god, granny goddess? Uh-oh. I think that's an idea. Hang on. How sweet would that be? Mommy alert. Granny alert. Hang on, I might have some in my already saved NPCs. Let's see. Because I know I have some older ladies. Yeah, most of them are witchy in vibes, though. Not the warmth that I'm looking for in my goddess. Let's see. Mostly badass knight older ladies, which is always a fucking vibe. I mean, this is adorable, but and it's close. It's close to my thought process, but not quite. Oh my god, this one with the glasses. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at how cute she is. Okay, I like this granny goddess idea already. Let's see. Just this past week, I was very sunny and felt like late spring. Now it's rainy and apparently it's been snowing in the higher parts of the country. Your country is very small, even smaller than most USA states. Well, I hope your weather figures itself out. I'll help her make dinner for her grandkids. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm looking for. Let's see. Oh, she's cute too. Oh, she's cute. A Story of Seasons. That's a video game, I think. It's Gram time, it is. I mean, you gotta represent the grannies too, if I'm gonna, I mean, I will be honest, this campaign has been very feminine centric, so, you know, having every version of existence as a lady is not a bad thing, and you rarely see, I don't think it's that climate change, or that's true. Oh, she's cute too. Oh my god, all these cute little ladies. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's Encanto concept art. That must have been Abuela at some point. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, maybe this one. She's got Disney vibes. Disney grandma vibes, which is great. By Jose Manuel Fernandez Oli. Been very bipolar, out of place extremes for somewhere. Yeah, well, yeah, that's also true. I also, you know, I live in Florida, so it's always been a bit bipolar here, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I don't know if I know what normal weather looks like, frankly. Boop. Alright, she's adorable, I love her. Alright. Awesome. 2 types of weather here, yeah. Alright, so next is, Lydia, goddess of the arts, comedy, and companionship. Alright, so we need a theater mom inside a diffuser in a hurricane. You're not fucking wrong. A sunny diffuser. Alright, so theater mom. Theater mom. Let's see, I've run into a couple of those, I know I have. Hang on. Oh, my nose itches so bad, and I don't fully know why. Oh, I don't normally have allergies, but it just might be bad enough this year that it's kicking up. Okay, let me start with this, my human female. So, theater. So a bardic woman, basically, is kind of what we're going. Oh, yeah, I figured you'd be excited for theater mom. Stop that. Let's see. He'll eat you up alive! Yeah, a little bit Mother Gothel vibes, yeah, sure. She's cool. Meow. She's cool. Again, trying to not make everybody, you know, in their 20s. You know, as cool as that is. Oh, these are adoptables. Interesting. The way your mic just peeked out when you said that, sorry. Yeah, I guess it's a little better than having the headset in my mouth when I did that. She's cool, and she's got a certain vibe. She's got the vibe of a woman that goes and sees opera, but not quite. Close. She looks like a set designer. Portugal has been getting more and more tropical weather, even though it's very much a North Hemisphere. Even in the south of Europe, it's not a tropical place. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay. She's very pretty. She is, yeah. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I would use her for, but she's adorable. Not the vibe for this goddess, but she's very cute. I'm gonna just save her for later. She's really cute. You know, there we go. Alright, and like, I am... because these are gods and goddesses, I'm trying to like stick to the aspects that they would appear to their followers in, you know? So I'm not going to like, I'm God, but I think each one of them has like a form that they take if they're in their own plane and everything, because they're that are larger than life. But these are like what you would see if you were a cleric of this god or goddess when they speak to you. So I'm not going too crazy with the god, you know, aspect of it. She's got kind of a vibe. That's cool, but again, young. Let's see. Let's see. She had art kid vibes. Yeah, she looks like one of my characters from my VTM campaign. She's pretty. She's got nerd vibes. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for like art teacher serving Navi. Yes, absolutely. Art teacher vibes. Not necessarily a calm individual, but not inherently chaotic. She's cool. Let's see. Oh, she's got an outfit. She's she's really cool. Let's see. Let me type in female bard and see what I find there. That'll probably steer me in the better direction. She's cool. She's got a cool corset. Yeah, she does. That's... wow, okay. Let's see. Getting closer to the vibes I'm looking for. Ooh. She's... wow, she's pretty. I rather like her. I think she might be it. It's like just enough to like have this etherealness to her, which I enjoy, but not so much that you're like, oh, obviously she's a goddess, you know? Yeah, let me... I don't know if this is the artist. There is no signature that I can see. God damn it. So credit goes to the artist, as always. Okay, so that she looks like a Lydia, let's be honest. She kind of... yeah, I think so. Yoink. Whoops, there we go. Yay, okay. Now we have Joaquin. This will be a fun one, because that's the god of trade. So this person is gonna look like... a merchant. Let's see if anything comes up. Nope, didn't think so. Goddess? Oh wait, is Joaquin a goddess? Shit. I didn't realize. The golden lady. Oh shit. Okay. She is. Whoops. I got another golden lady? Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's fine. I forgot that she, for some reason, I don't know why, I was thinking she was a god. My bad. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's a little overblown, but let's see. Let's do female merchant NPC. See what we get there. Now I got the one I just used for tomorrow. Oh, we came back to this one. The keymaker. This lady. That's, I mean, could be something we use. Or it could be like a shrewd old lady like her, who can see through your bullshit immediately. Meow. Meow. Ooh, she's cool. Yeah, the question, because hang on, let me remember her aspects here. Trade, civilization, and covenant. So the suit actually kind of fits that vibe of civilization, you know, just the proper people of society, dress properly, blah 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 blah, that kind of thing. So that's kind of a I like it. I like it. Is there some she just looks a little bit more Victorian than fantasy. I think that's what's keeping me from using this exact one. And she's also got a bunch of crows around her, which is not the vibe I'm going for, but ooh. Wow. Wow. Sorry, she's really pretty. Ooh, okay. I think I found her. Ooh, wow. Is this gonna take me to... Yes, Zephyr Bug. Oh, that's not the same one. Hang on. Yeah, I think that's a good one. That's very cool. We'll ignore the gun on her hip. We'll just... But everything else? Yeah, I think so. Smash, 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 yeah. Yeah, she looks like a cool, capable woman that is not gonna take any of your shit, which I appreciate. Alright, cool. So credit goes to Zephyr Bug on Tumblr for that one, because amazing art style, by the way. I'm gonna follow this person. Watch it be another one of those frickin' accounts that hasn't posted in 2 years. Trunchbull, but good. Yeah, a little bit. Seems very Navigator to me. Yeah. She's pretty too. I'm gonna save her for something. I don't know what I'm gonna use her for, but I like her. Alright, cool. Alright. Yay, there's Joaquin. Happy with that. Majir, which is the meditation, wisdom, and focus. So we're going for a monk kind of vibe. Now I gotta make sure I have the genders correct on my... Is it a god? Or a goddess? Hang on. Dragonlance. Is this what he looks like? I guess so. God. Okay, it is a god. Okay, cool. I had to make sure. What's his vibe? Hard work, practice, and discipline. Enlighten within mortals. Mantis god or Mantis of the Rose. Majir is seen as distant and separate. He encourages mortals to look within for enlightenment rather than turn to worldly desires or material goods. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if anything comes up. No. Mujeres. No, I don't mean mujeres. Speaking of genders, I mean my cat... She god non-binary. That's fitting for the she, absolutely. So he's kind of like this golden skinned elf dude. Which, you know, okay. I guess he's from Dragonlance. Did not know that. I just picked, I don't remember who it was, but somebody collected all the gods from all the published everything that D&D's ever done, and there was like 150 fucking gods or something. And I just picked him out of a hat because it sounded good. So there's actual cosplayers of this dude. That's very cool. He's a little bit too... If he's supposed to be the god of discipline and like all this other stuff, why is he so severe in so many of these? He should be chill. Alright, let's look up... Monk... Arcane? What Arcane? Arcane the show? What do we... what? Oh, I'm gonna get an ad here in a minute. Felt it was very fitting for a shapeshifter person that can be a cat god. It was Arcane. Yeah, you're right. You're right, you're right. Okay. All the hot monks. Let's see. Now, again, I could go traditional kind of bald-headed kind of vibes. And... you know. Not bad. But ooh, this guy's cool. Let's see. Oh. Okay, going to break. This might take a minute because I'm gonna make myself a coffee. I will be right back. Okay, I'm down here now. Oh, hang on. Get that down a little bit. There we go. Better? Better-ish. Oh, that's too low now. Fuck. I'm bad at this. Sorry. Okay. Better? Sure. Okay, here we go. Oh god, that's like right in my way. Alright, hopefully you guys can still hear me and everything's okay. Oh, Lord. I had to sit down because my back was starting to hurt. Okay. Go. Come on. Sorry if I hurt your ears. I'm just trying to find a good spot for this while I sit. Alright. So looking for Majir. He's kind of cool. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with him. He's cool. Credit for Daria Rashev. Apparently this is for a card game. So don't know what card game that is. I don't know if that's Magic or something. I don't do Magic, so I don't know. But credit to the artist, of course. All right. Alrighty. Here we go. Come on, here we go. Next and last, I believe, yes, we have Eldath, god of leadership, guardians, and intuition. It's thundering and my dogs are freaking out. Oh, Butters. That's sad. Yeah. Thumbs doesn't like the thunder either. He slinks around and tries to hide from it, and it's very sad. So this Eldath should be a knight, honestly, of some aspect. Big, strong man. My dog shakes and pants. Oh. Hi, buddy. Asher's coming over. Oh, sorry if you get a view. Oh, cattail. There he is. Okay, bye. Just coming over to check it out. Alright. Let's see. Sorry. Be real time. Oh, is it be real time? It is. I have my phone set on silent usually. Oh, sorry. I had a video still up. I haven't been doing be real. Okay. There you go. Smile, chat. Okay. Alright. He's kind of got vibes, but he's more of like a Dark Knight kind of vibe. And husband knows exactly why I want to make this guy the god, just because. God damn, daddy's everywhere. Yeah. That guy's not bad, but not quite. He looks too mean, I think is what it is. I need a happy knight. That might be very difficult to find. As hard as it is sometimes to find a woman smiling, it is almost impossible to find art of a man smiling. Like, does anyone else fucking notice that? Like, just don't smile. It's not attractive to smile. Like, that's what it feels like. You make all these hot dudes and you make them fucking angry at the world, and it's just like, okay. Let's see. Ooh, there's just... That's Henry Cavill in armor. Oh boy, that's a temptation. Goddamn. Alright. Alright. Anyway. That smile filter. No, I hate that thing because it never reaches their eyes and it always looks so creepy. I need a guy that looks like Reinhardt, you know? That's basically what I'm going for. Hello! I mean, I could just honestly look up Reinhardt, but I'm afraid if I type that in, if I get anything inappropriate, just right off the cuff, so I gotta watch it. Did you know? Oh my god. Okay, by the way, no one's gonna care about this except maybe me and maybe husband. But I found out that one of the developers for Overwatch, because all the PvE stuff has been scrapped now because fuck Blizzard, there was a point in like the PvE like overarching story that Reinhardt might have died. Like he's hinting out that was gonna be a thing. Where Reinhardt just fucking dies. And I'm just like, I don't know if I would be okay after that. Like, I get storytelling wise why they would do that. However, fuck off. You dare. How dare you try to kill that man because he is so good. But yeah, that made me very upset. Alright. Let me... Okay, hang on, let me... Alright, let me see if I can find one that's him in, like... normal armor. Or at least armor that looks actually not futuristic. No, yeah, I know. It's so upsetting. Yep, there's the dirty fan art. Alright, hang on. Pinterest has been trying to get rid of all of the inappropriate things that like show up on its stuff, but yeah, they haven't found it all. Okay, we're not gonna keep scrolling. My Mac proxy, I know. Stop frowning at me, you hot dudes. Fucking smile, for Christ's sake. Your nobility. You should be happy. Like, the whole point of Overwatch is not to fucking kill characters. Like, how is that gonna work in the meta? Like, I'm so curious, would they have pulled the character? Quote of the day, yeah. Like, it's so weird that they thought of that, like, because, like, if Reinhardt was just, like, a side character, stop frowning at me, yeah. If Reinhardt was just, like, an NPC in the Overwatch world, that's one thing. But the fact that he's a playable character, like, really confuses me. Would they have just removed him as a playable character? Because that is not cool. Well, I hit my mic. I'm sorry. It has to be slightly lower when I'm sitting, so it's actually right where I need to type. So I'm sorry if I'm fucking with this shit too much. I'm still figuring out this setup. 2 seconds. There we go. God, they're all so unhappy. Nope, nope. Wrong window. Hang on, go away. There we go. Type in gallant knight. Okay, yeah, maybe. Okay. What is this guy's helmet? What the fuck am I looking at? You ever see a hammerhead knight? What is happening? What? Smash. Good luck finding him and all that. What? Clang, clang. Like, he looks... What the fuck? Why? Like, I get it, it's supposed to be a cross. He's a church knight. I get it. But, like... What? Also, he's got this weird... What is going on with his sword? Has, like, 2 cross guards going on? I don't know, understand. What? Like, I would have thought this was AI if it didn't come from ArtStation, honestly. Like, I no hate to the artist because they rendered it beautifully. It's just none of it makes sense. Like, to me. But maybe I'm missing the whole idea. But, oh, Jesus. I sure as hell would not want to fight one of these. It looks like they're an enemy for some video game or something. So... I guess that would be intimidating coming at you like that, but damn, what the fuck is that? The design. That is a choice. Okay. Okay, Gallant Knight. Getting a lot of armor. Maybe Heroic Knight. Like, this guy's pretty close to what I'm thinking. He's pretty cool. Ooh. He's good. Oh, Dragon Age Inquisition, yeah. Oh, are you real or are you AI? I mean, it's fine, but like... He's pretty good. He's cute. Daddy alert 1000%. Hang on. I could do it my damn self. Hang on. I have to. There he is. Do it. Do it.
Daddy alert.
Daddy alert. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with him. It's the first one I found fucking smiling, first of all. Yeah, I like him. Nope, nope. From Twitter, and I'm not opening that hell site. So, Hess Art. H-E-S Art. So, credit to them. This is for reference only. I'm not making money off of this. Just FYI. He is pretty hot. Alright, cool. Great, that's all of our, Bright, I almost said campaign again. Bright Pantheon. I don't know why. You know what it is? I keep saying bright, so I think it's because my brain is like autofilling Noble Bright Campaign, because I say that over and over and over again in regards to this game. So my mouth just wants to say Noble Bright Campaign, so I say bright and it fills in campaign. I think that's what it is. Or I'm having a stroke every single time. I don't know what it is. Alright, cool. Fun. Okay. So. Now we can either figure out the rest of the Dark Mirror gods, or I could start working on oops, nope. Or I could start working on the planes of the Dark Mirror gods, I guess. Here, hang on, let me do this. No, there we go. Ooh, thunder is starting. Ooh, don't know if you guys can hear that. Ooh, that was like forever. That lasted forever. Let's try to finish the gods. Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. Do I have a mute button on this thing? I don't think I do, so I apologize. I don't think Stinks brings up a god of blood. That's right. Oh god, I was gonna sneeze and now I'm not. Sorry. Oh, and my eyes are all watery. Alright, I don't know what would be... I guess the mirror to Majir would be the god of blood and some other shit? Or maybe... Oh no, Eldath. Okay. Alright, so here, let me put my... Oops. Alright. Why are you not lining up? You're supposed to line up. Weird. Yeah, I think... Why is this not lining up? There shouldn't be any difference in the number of lines. Why? Oh, that annoys me. Stop. Oop, nope. Stop. These two are lined up fine. These two are lined up fine. It's like they're slightly off each time, and that's really irritating, and I don't know why. Okay, whatever. Oh, that's gonna annoy the shit out of me. I'm trying to make, like, lined up lists, you know? Anyway. Okay. So Eldath, I think, would be, or... I have to find Arcane's thing, which they sent to my Instagram, that's right. Give me 1 second to find that link. And I will be right back. Yes. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see if there's... What the hell is that? I accidentally switched my camera on some way. There was some shortcut on my keyboard, I guess. Let's see. Bloodthirsty. Strength at arms. Just called the blood. Alright, cool. These are ever on. They're named weird. Erythnol. Envy and Slaughter. Little hardcore. Hello, King Poverty. Welcome on in. Appreciate you dropping by. Erythnol is the Oridian god of hate, envy, malice, panic, ugliness, and slaughter. He's known as the Many, and is worshipped by many Gnoll, Troll, Ogre, and Bugbear tribes, in addition to humans. His symbol is a red blood drop. Okay. I think Stinks had a name too. Oh, that's true, yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Hemikora. It was grim goddess of blood, ki, undeath, and humility. Vampires and Dampiers are her children. Long death monks are her most common followers. Hemikora I love as a name, first of all, so I'm there. I don't think I'm gonna make her a goddess of ki, like Ki, like of monks, because that doesn't really fit into the vibe. Long death monks does sound cool. I don't know where that's coming from. I forget if that's something that Stinks made for their game. So we're definitely keeping goddess of blood. Like, we're not gonna perfectly mirror, like, a god of leadership and stuff, but Should we do... I don't know if I want to do war. Did we do conquest or whatever already? Conquerors. Tiamat, of course. So, Tiamat has conquerors, cruelty, and mania. Destruction, stagnation, despair, pain, profanity. We're kind of... Luck, insanity, neglect, loneliness, loss, and paranoia. Okay. Oh, I see what I did. Or do I? No, I didn't. Never mind. So... maybe... Okay, maybe we'll make Himakora the mirror of Joaquin. Trade, civilization, and covenant, so... God, this is hard. This is the hard part. Like, I love the idea that we've come up with the I almost said campaigns yet. Again, it's not the bright thing that I said earlier. It's something else. I don't know why. Pantheons. I love the idea of the 2 pantheons. But finding the mirrors is really difficult. Alright. Cheating death is interesting. Cheating is the opposite of transaction. That's true. But also, like, the Raven... Bloody hell. This is hard. Because the Raven Queen doesn't usually suffer undead, because it's unnatural. That's kind of the thing. But we do need a reason, so we need one of these gods that's like... the reason for undead. So I guess Himakora could be that. So that's number 9. Alright, so we're gonna put her at number 9. Hello. Alright. Blood, undeath. We'll do undead. We've covered that necromancy is chill. Yes, we did. And covenant. So undeath isn't unnatural. No. That's true. So, yeah. Blood, undeath. Trade, civilization, and covenant. We already have destruction. Vecna is the god of destruction. So we can't... Ooh, that thunder, man. Oh, type in antonyms. Yeah, that's true. Word hippo, save me. Add. I forgot to make myself coffee last time, so I'm gonna make myself coffee this time. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Had to feed the cats, had to get my coffee. We're good now. Alright. So... one second. There we go. Alright. So, we were looking at antonyms for something. What were we doing? Show I really like just got a season 3 announced. Ooh! What show? Okay. I too got some coffee. Nice. Covenant. What's the civilization? There we go. What's an antonym of civilization? Obviously, like wasteland, wildland, barbarism, barbarism rather. Heartstopper. Don't know that one, but I'm glad. Cute. Wow, really? The auto mod didn't like that you said little LGBTQ. I don't know how to take that. What the fuck? Twitch. I think they were seeing it as a possible insult to LGBTQ people. I hope is what they're like saying. Oh, you like, for instance, if somebody said, oh, you think you're a little LGBTQ, like, I guess those two words together could be seen as an insult, and they wanted to be sure because it wasn't just the LGBTQ, it was the little and the LGBTQ. So that's my thought. I hope. I'm giving Twitch the benefit of the doubt here because let's be honest, a lot of gay people kind of make Twitch what it is. Ignorance we already have. I guess like a god of barbarians could be very interesting. Let's play what words don't Twitch like now. Yes, exactly. Corruption isn't crudity is interesting. Outrage, heinousness, ruthlessness. I guess ruthlessness would be the thing. But I also think that might be better for the Mirror of Eldath, the leadership. Because that feels more... Do we already have a ruthless? Hang on. No. We have... Okay, we have Umberly, we have Goddess of Rage. So see, we already kind of have that. Yeah, okay. Now that I'm thinking of it, though, we have Umberly, Goddess of Rage, Uncertainty, and Weariness. And she's, like, supposed to be, like, a sea goddess. Those three things, like, uncertainty and weariness go together, but I feel like rage is kind of not matching the rest of it. Anarchy, maybe? Yeah, that would be true, wouldn't it? Undeath and anarchy. I mean, that sounds like the most metal goddess ever. Yeah, I'll have to, I'll stick with that for now. I'll have to go to Stinks and see if they have any, suggestions, because it was, their switch tags to Blood God. Getting your blood out. Yeah. Very ragey. I think you meant rage. It said, hi, Edwin! What's up? Yeah, so let's... Okay. Let's do... So... Blood for the Blood God, hell yeah. So what would take... Okay, Umberly... Making gods. We are indeed. We're trying to fill in our, grim... Our shadow, grim... Pantheon. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Papa Nurgle loves you. So what instead of rage? Umberly is supposed to be the sea bitch, right? She's supposed to be this sea goddess. Heretic blame. And rage was fitting, I thought, for her because of that. But the rage does fit the blood better, so we need something similar to go to the sea. Like, all they talk about in the sea is either... with sailors and pirates, and every movie, every book, all of it, it's like... every pirate that loves the sea is in an abusive relationship with the sea. Because they're like, oh, we love her, but she's a bitch and she killed my friend and all this stuff. So Okay, so for, I was doing civilization. So, hang on. What was Umberly? Yeah. Joy, peace, and rest. Rage is obviously maybe contempt. Ooh, that's cool. Contempt on... Yeah. Contempt is kind of... I like that because contempt is kind of like with uncertainty and weariness. The sea doesn't forget, yeah. Contempt comes across as a very passive-aggressive kind of thing, where it's just like, I hold you in contempt, which I like. Bad time for me to talk about gods. Have been listening to audiobook versions of Small Gods by Terry Pratchett. I need to read more Terry Pratchett. Cross her, she gets her due, yeah. Yeah, you don't know when it will come, but it will come. That kind of thing. Like, I like that. Okay. So, we'll do Blood, Undeath, and Rage. Or should we... Anarchy. Anarchy is cool, but I think it goes inherently against a god or any organized system, you know? Early streaming had a lot of Discworld references when we explained our worlds are the tree. Yeah, I kind of was like remaking Discworld by accident. I didn't realize that. There are some concepts and ideas that we kind of came up with and we were talking about, and everybody's like, oh, you mean like Discworld? And I was like, I really need to read those books because I have no doubt with what I've made here that I would love them. But now that I know this, how much cool stuff they have in them, it's just one of those things where I know the whole point of the series is you can start anywhere. I've talked about this before, but there's so many books and I get a little overwhelmed by them. My friends did get me one book from the Discworld series. It's about a cat. I forget what it's called. It's like I forget the cat's name, but it starts with an M and he has like mouse friends. But reading Small Gods, I would start suggesting things as Anoya, the minor goddess of okay, so here's the thing. We are going to have minor gods. We haven't sat down. Morbius, nope. It's Morbin time. We do have minor gods. We will, I should say, have minor gods in this setting because there's going to be like, you know how in Shinto the kami are kind of minor gods of like certain elements and stuff? We're kind of doing something like that. And so Anoya, which is a great name for that very specific, like she's definitely the goddess of fucking like spatulas that get stuck and the drawer doesn't open. Like, that's a little bit too minor for my idea, but it's close to what I'm thinking. So there's gods, but then there's like minor spirits that are actually on the planet that actually talk to you for gods or like send different communications or something like that. So think of like, again, we're talking about world's a tree. The gods are tending to their plots, and then like little bugs are their messengers that they whisper messages to, and then they send them off to wherever they go. Anoya is praised by rattling a drawer and crying, "How can it close the damn thing?"
The happy tree.
Oh, happy tree, world's a tree. But not open with it. Who brought this? Do we ever use it? She also eats corkscrews? Yeah. And is responsible for things down the backs of sofas and is considering moving into stuck zips. Why? Yeah, she needs to just be like the goddess of annoying things. Like the goddess of inconveniences. I love the idea though, it's very funny. This also explains Sapphi's personality. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Sapphi wants me to make a bowel movement god, and I'm gonna go ahead and say no to that one. So they're due to be in this chat by now, by the way. Their class is over, so I don't know where they are. Okay, so Blood, Undeath, and Rage I think is pretty fitting. The back and forth of these two pantheons and like within the pantheons themselves will be very interesting, because I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm thinking of like, okay, imagine for a minute that for instance, a faithful person of Tiamat is killed, but it was before their time. So I feel like they have, for a god to like start a revenant or something like that, they have to go through like this weird bureaucracy, because Tiamat has to go to the Raven Queen for sure as the goddess of death to... Did I just lose power? My lights just flickered in the back. It's a ghost. If I lose power and the stream dies, I'm sorry, and we might have to cut it there. So, just FYI. Yeah, I am still going, but the kitchen lights flickered. I don't know what that is. If I lose power... I know it's dark, yeah. I don't know if this will help. Hang on. Ooh, that's a bright light. Ugh. Yeah, let me try to get it off camera, but on me. That helps. There we go. That's a little better. So yeah, if I lose power and I lose the stream, I'm probably not going to come back on, because I don't want to fuck up my rig or anything. So if that happens, I'll see you guys on Friday. Just so you know. Right. So what was I saying? Right. So if a faithful of Tiamat, yeah, the rain just started here. So a faithful of Tiamat dies. Tiamat wants to reawaken them as a revenant for vengeance upon whomever killed them. Okay. Tiamat not only has to go to the Raven Queen and ask permission, just as a general, she's like boss bitch god on the Grand Pantheon, but also she's the goddess of death, so she has to like take their soul and give it to Tiamat. Then Tiamat has to take it over to Himakora, who is the goddess of undeath, and revenants are undead, and say, hey, take this soul and please make them undead and, you know, a badass revenant to go take, you know, revenge on whomever. Then she has to like maybe figure out, maybe they actually have to cross over spiritual bureaucracy is kind of funny. Maybe she has to cross over to, oh, Thumbs is crying because he really hates thunder. Oh, buddy. Psst, psst, psst. I can't stop it. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, it's getting crazy up in here. You know what? I don't want my rig to get electrocuted. And it really popped off over here. So, I think I am going to end the stream. As happy as I am with being back and excited, I really don't want to get struck by lightning. And it's no joke right now. So, yep, that was loud. So I am going to end it here. Yeah, maybe a late stream later if this calms down. I might come back. I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna shut it down now just because I don't want to die. Okay? Alright, so I will talk to you guys in between. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being patient with me during my hiatus. And yeah, you guys stay safe too. Take care of yourselves. Drink your water. Go play pretend. I will go cuddle the very sad kitty. And I will talk to you guys later. Alright, bye!